Tornado outbreak of April 30, May 2, 2010 and 2010. The April-May 2010 tornado outbreak was a multi-day tornado outbreak across a large portion of the southern United States that occurred at the end of April and the beginning of May 2010. 5 people were killed from the tornadoes, 1 in Arkansas, 1 in Tennessee, and 3 in Mississippi. The tornado event was overshadowed by the 2010 Tennessee floods, which occurred at the same time. Meteorological synopsis. A strong low-pressure system tracked across the Midwest beginning on April 29. A few tornadoes were reported from Kansas to Iowa that day, but with little damage. A moderate risk of severe weather was issued on April 30 for a large swath from northern Illinois. Late that afternoon, tornadoes began to develop across the Ozarks and multiple tornado warnings were issued. Also, in less than a week, another PDS tornado watch was issued for Arkansas, Oklahoma, the Missouri Bootheel, and Texas. That evening in central Arkansas, the moderate risk was upgraded to a high risk for the second time in less than a week. Significant damage was reported in several areas. CARC coverage reported that a tornado touched down in Scotland, Arkansas, and major damage. At least 25 injuries and 3 fatalities were reported there. In East End, Arkansas, major damage was also reported with several injuries. Another high risk was issued for May 1 for Arkansas, northern Mississippi, West Tennessee, southwestern Kentucky, and southeastern Missouri, the first occurrence of back-to-back high-risk days since 2006. Activity began in the afternoon on the warm front, where a destructive tornado touched down in northeastern Mississippi, with severe damage near Ripley. Yet again, another PDS tornado watch was issued for Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. The activity, however, was confirmed primarily to areas closer to the Mississippi River. The same system also produced copious amounts of rain over much of the Mid-South, with widespread flooding reported in Tennessee. Interstates 40 and 24 had to be shut down in the Nashville area due to water covering those major highways. The flooding was so bad on those 2 interstate highways, stranded motorists were rescued in boats. Flooding. Flooding from thunderstorms in the areas affected was also common, with some places experiencing record flooding. At least 13 inches (0.33 m) of rain fell in Nashville, Tennessee, breaking the old 2-day total record of 6.68 inches (17.0 cm) set in 1979 by the remnants of Hurricane Frederick. Tornadoes. April 30 event, May 1 event, May 2 event. Footnotes. References